dragonflies flitting, warblers warbling, flocks of sand martins. I'm surrounded by nature, yet I'm right in the middle of Weymouth. This is the RSPB's remarkable Radipole Lake Nature Reserve. This nature reserve boasts a freshwater lake surrounded by reed beds, as well as wetland habitats and scrubby hedgerows. This place is alive with warblers. There are reed warblers singing away, sedge warblers singing away as well. Those two are just back from Africa, and every now and again you hear the explosive song of a Chetty's warbler. It's a bird that is rarely seen but often heard, and it doesn't sing, it absolutely shouts at you. You never know what you'll come across here. There's a roe deer buck, a male roe deer, just skulking in the vegetation, just tucked away. Beautiful, beautiful animals. Looking at me, it knows I'm here. Right, I'll walk away, leave it in peace. When the sun comes out and the wind dies down, it's a brilliant place for all kinds of damselflies and dragonflies. And just in front of me here, we got one of the most beautiful of all of them. It's called the banded demoiselle. It's quite a large damselfly with a lovely blue-green body and a blue-green thumbprint on the wing, hence the name banded demoiselle. It's an absolute stonker. Oh, here we go. The female marsh harrier is up now, much bigger than the male. Chocolate brown colour with a beautiful gold on the head here. And this is the perfect habitat for hunting and for breeding. But what a cracker of a bird. What a place this is. It's jam-packed full of just amazing wildlife, surrounded by busy roads, by houses. I can't think of anywhere else quite like this in the whole of the UK. It is a 215-acre urban jewel, packed full of all kinds of wildlife, so much so that we brought our long lens camera operator Mark Yates with us. Mark, what have you got for us? He's looking out over the Lake Radipole itself. Oh, a couple of cormorants, a coot and a mallard. Those cormorants no doubt have been feasting on maybe some of the carp here, some of the mullet here as well, just resting up in the evening sunshine. But it's well known for its extensive reed beds. You can see some of them behind me, and that is where you will find some of Radipole's star birds. I'm talking here about the bearded tits. Very difficult to see at this time of year. These were filmed when we were here for winter watch. I call them bearded tits. They should be called bearded reedlings. They're not members of the tit family at all. There you see the males with the grey faces and that droopy moustache there, and there are roughly 700 pairs in the UK, and half of Dorset's breeding population are all on this one fantastic reserve here. Yes, I like that. I like that. The Radipole Riviera, where we have been eating gelatos all afternoon, and it was so sunny earlier on. I had on my lime green mankini. Now, luckily for all of you at home, it's cooled off and the mankini has been put away, thankfully, never to reappear. But this place, it is fantastic. You can see the extent of the reed beds and the mix of water there as well. And in all, they've recorded 220 species of birds here. That is some going for an urban wetland. Now let's go over and see if we can find you a couple of them, because we've got our wildlife camera operator, Mark Yates, here. Mark, have you got anything different? We saw cormorants earlier. Oh, look at that. Pair of swans with cygnets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cygnets there. I have to say, mind, this is Swan Central. We've got one with 7 cygnets, another one nearby with 8, another one with 4. Lots and lots of them here. Now, when the sun was out this afternoon, we had a lot of sand martins buzzing around. These are small swallow-type birds, migrants that arrive from Africa. They were one of the first ones to arrive in mid-March. Lovely sort of light brown backs, white bellies with that brown band across the chest. They're building up their nests now. They're just carrying bits of feathers and little bits of grass. They don't build a very good nest, really. It's just a scattered few bits and bobs. Now, they are very gregarious nesters. They're colonial nesters, usually nesting in river banks or sand cliffs. I have seen colonies over 100 strong. Until recently, there were only 2 colonies in the whole of Dorset, none of them near here. And then in 2010, the RSPB built an artificial sand martin nest bank. This is it. At first, it didn't really succeed, but 2 pairs nested in 2019, and by 2022, 38 pairs reared 100 young. And now they reckon that there's something like 60 pairs. So it's been a roaring success, which is what you would expect in a wetland area like this, full of all kinds of aerial insects for them to eat.